Now, the Matjhabeng local municipality has had to account to the Cooperative Governance Portfolio Committee following revelations that Free State municipalities have not received a clean audit for 6 years. That municipality also received news that Minister Dean McPherson has suspended expanded public works programs pending a full investigation into allegations of misconduct. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile joins us live from Matjhabeng. Am I pronouncing that correctly, Nqobile? And this is pretty big in terms of the kind of impact it's going to have on this municipality.
Well, definitely, Matjhabeng municipality is going through a lot, especially with regards to the EPWP workers. You'll know that these are the people that you would rely on, especially to see those clean streets and the work that is done on the ground. But what they're saying, Michelle, is that to me, on the 25th of this month, they were supposed to be paid their salary, and already they haven't been paid their salary. And they would then hear on social media what has happened with regards to a minister suspending as well with regards to the EPWP. But of course, there are a lot of concerns around that in itself. At the same time, we know that we have spoken to the mayor and the municipal manager, who also alluded to the fact that there are going to be investigations to those allegations that the minister has alluded to. But I want to bring in the workers because this affects them directly. Baba, if you can perhaps just give us an idea. First of all, you haven't been paid since the 25th. You are concerned, and now you've heard about the minister as well. How worried are you?
We're very much worried because right now we don't know where we stand with our municipality, and we haven't even gotten a chance that they must come and address us. The only people that came is the junior staff, of which some of those people that came to address us, they are implicated in those salaries of those 30 thousands and 60 thousands, of which they just sit in the office and they don't come to us to do the groundwork, to address us. The only time they come to address us is when we fight for a meeting. We were standing in the cold saying to them, why don't you open the hall so that we can come in? So if it wasn't for some coming in and saying that, no, this is not right, the local from the province. So now, if it was not for some, we wouldn't be standing here. We would still be in the dark. We would still not knowing when is our salary is going to come in, whether it's 3 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, or are we even going to get paid?
I mean, this is something that has been recurring as far as you have told us. You haven't been paid on time, but there's a lot more issues that you are worried about within the EPWP. Hey?
Yes, ma'am. There is. There's some people that we signed contracts with on the same day, but they have hired them as month to month, of which there was 400 of us, but now you hire a certain number in picking them that, no, you deserve to be month to month. What about the others? What about us that are not being, who don't have families in the higher positions where we can get a month-to-month position?
We are hearing from the minister that there are people that are earning over 30,000. Is this something that you guys are aware of?
We only got aware of it during the weekend when the ministers took out that statement. But now, as that statement came out, the names that were mentioned on those statements is actually the people that we know. People that they say they are in the EPWP program, but they are getting way paid more money for doing nothing, for sitting in an office or walking around and doing nothing about us. They don't supply us with proper PPE. They don't give us our salaries in time. They don't address meetings that, okay, just know that we are here to give stares that your work from this date to this date, you all have improved. Now this is what we ask of you all. There's no such. They don't come to us. They just sit in those offices and get those big fat paychecks.
And I want to bring you in, Mama, because you're also part of those workers that are affected. Mama, nithi kwenziwe njani ke manje yini solution enicabanga ukuthi ingcono manje?
Okay. Solution e re batlang no hona jwale. Because re safarile ka ga Matjhabeng. Re kopa ba re hire no. Nako e ba re senyeditseng yona ba sa re hire, ba ntse ba re isa hodimo lefatshe, ba sa re patale ka nako. Re kopa khiro ho bona. Re batla ba re hire no tjenana. Ke motso ke nako ya hore ba re hire because re tsofalla ka ga kontraka. Ga tswa ga kena ka ga kontraka batho ba hlokala ba ntse ba sebetsa di kontrakeng ba sia bana le dikhutsana bana ba sina letho mara mme etle o sengwa tswa wa thewela no tjena ntho re kopa ke khiro ha ba re hire batho ba Matjhabeng ha re tlo tswa monana re ntse re le ka ga kontraka go lo dula mahae re batla khiro ebe ha ona batho ba bang ba tlatla ba sebetsa kontraka re dumella gore ba tlo sotleya sotleo ye go ne re sotleile no re kopa ba re hire batho ba ntho masepala wa Matjhabeng ha etse something ka maphelo a batho ha a bontshe lerato leo le o kgethuwe ke setjhaba go abe setjhabeng go ratlo se kgona go se thusa ha se thusa ha re hire
mama uzone address maybe nifuna ukuthini kuyena mangabe fika la
ha fitla monana re batla khiro yena because la re ka lwanela tšhelete tseo tsa ba re ntsha tsobe ba re patetse tsona ene engwe re sa tsebeng gore na hantle EPWP e khola bokae go tswa mo e tswang teng gona re khola bokae because re saenela ditšhelete tse nyane ha ba to re saenela bo 2.6 no re na le 3 months ba entse 2.9 re batla go tseba gona le baka le ntse go ebe fitle go 2.9 ke eng mara re sa e saenela o twa kalong so re kopa re khiro yena a re hira ona nix re batlang go yena no.
And lastly mama i-contract yenu iyaphela ngithi ngo-August nina nizizwa kanjani ngokuphela kwe-contract yenu
ha re hantle re bohloko bane ke tšhelete ne re tshepetse ho yona ke tšhelete ne re fepa bana ka yona ke tšhelete ne re isa bana dikolong ka yona so ha kontraka e fela no tjenana o so isitse ngwana sekolong ngwana o tlo etsalang ka yena ha ona nix ngwana tlo e thola re kopa khiro o ntho ho yena a fitla mono go.
Well, I'm going to show you some of those workers that are standing right in front of Matjhabeng local municipality. What they're saying basically, as you could hear the lady is saying that they want to be hired on full-time. This is mainly because they rely on the money that they get from the work that they do. But also there is a concern with regards to how much exactly are people supposed to be earning. She's talking about the different amounts. But at the same time, we've heard from the minister what he has said, that there are people that are even hired who are earning over 30,000. They are, on the other hand, being paid something like 2.5, 2.9 at most. And they don't know exactly how much a person is supposed to be paying. We know that their contracts are supposed to be ending now in the end of August, and that in itself is a concern now, because what is the way forward? Who is going to be paying them, and what is the way forward for their children? So they want to raise those concerns with regards to the municipal manager when he speaks to them. They've already said, and the mayor has said, that they mustn't worry about this month, despite what they have said, what has been said by the minister. They've said they just in 14 days they will have a report that will give details in terms of what is going on. But the people here, as the workers, are saying that they want more answers from the local municipality.
So Ngubile, we say that the municipality has had to account to the Cooperative Governance Portfolio Committee in Parliament. Are you saying that there is now a time frame before Parliament decides on the next course of action?
So what we understand is that not only is there issues with regards to the municipality not delivering the service delivery for people, there's also an issue with regards to the hiring of people, which is where the EPWP comes in. So I'm going to try and get those notes as we speak. But what we know is that from the CoGTA, the municipality was basically supposed to account with regards to the fact that, first of all, they did not send in their audit in time, which is why in terms of the AG report, they are still outstanding. And at the same time, what we understand is that they already got various issues that has been affecting this community. One of them being the fact that they haven't not been paying some of the services that they are provided for by the municipality and by the creditors. One of them being the fact that Eskom is owed billions of rand, as well as with regards to the water as well that has not been paid. In fact, as I stand here right in front of you, most of these areas around this municipality don't have water because of that issue. There's a great issue around sewer as well, and that is impacting a lot of these municipalities. And they are speaking about the fact that that in itself has provided an issue with regards to the people that live in the municipality, because they are not getting the basic services. And this is what they were providing with regards to speaking to the CoGTA chair, Zweli Mkhize, providing those issues, providing those concerns around what is happening in this municipality. One of the things is that they've had to also speak about the amount of salary that they pay the people, and we understand out of the budgets that they're paying about 33% in terms of salary to the workers that are working in the municipality. You'll remember also with EPWP, our understanding is that there's supposed to be a lot less numbers, but we understand at this point that there's about 400 people that have been hired. That in itself also, which is part of the investigation that the minister is going to be doing. But also what came out of CoGTA is that their irregular expenditure, which is over $1 million in itself, which also they had to account for to explain exactly what had happened. There was also 3 years where they were not audited. That also is in question. So why was that happening? Those are some of the things that came out when they were speaking to CoGTA. So they've had to account as a municipality whether or not they can deliver the service and what is the way forward now, because people still require that there is service at home with regards to water, with regards to electricity, with regards to basic services. And at this point, the question around what they have provided is that people are generally unhappy with what they've provided.
Mobile Madlala is live to us there in the Matjhabeng local municipality in the Free State.